Yo! Alrighty, let's see what we can do now. My voice is working. Voice working. Let's see. My desktop is too loud. Let's see what we got. See, FiveM made a new update here. I like the new little loading UI. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Okay, what we're gonna be doing today is pretty much we're gonna set up the base of the server first, because we're gonna build a custom server and we're gonna be adding some pretty cool scripts on this site. Let's see here. There's a free site that, if you guys might not know, basically you get some pretty cool free scripts. And basically what I'm gonna do is pretty much install whatever is necessary. So if you're watching here and trying to learn how to basically be a dev, well, this is the chance for you to actually learn. It's pretty plain and simple, honestly. So I'm gonna give you guys pretty much the steps to do. So first thing first, like to build a base of the server, you basically gotta work on the layout. For example, like when players spawn, do they get starter packs? Pretty basic stuff that you basically gonna need. So what I usually do is we're gonna basically look for a multi-character when they first time loading and stuff like that. We're gonna adjust the, how do I say this? We're gonna basically adjust the like the UI when they load in character, customize the characters, stuff like that. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna look for a multi-character script. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find anything in here. Something more cool. Let's see here. Let's look for free YM. So we're gonna build a exe server. So we're gonna redesign this. Let's see what we got. This looks nice. I'm gonna download this, and it's not available no more, of course. See, after live, this is actually a free script, not gonna lie. So we'll try to see if we can keep it to get some free scripts. I mean, this is not bad, low key. We'll give it a go and see. So we're gonna download this. Hopefully the dude got the link, perfect. And I'm gonna show you how to install this. Basically, you download the script, go to resources where your server's at, you go to streaming, and then you're gonna locate your folder, and we're gonna name it to streaming. And then we're gonna paste the script here, and then now we're gonna download. I think we already have the so we got access to the database at least, because some scripts require SQL. So in this one, we're just gonna rename it to like that, so it looks kind of cool. And then we're gonna install this SQL. So we click on admin, and it's gonna open up a page here. click on a server that you are on right now. So this is the server that used the database. So then we just gotta click import, and then we're gonna look for that file. Loki, we could just do this. Let's see where we at. We click on open with Studio. This program is free. You just copy that and then you paste it in SQLs, and then you click go, and this is how you multi-characters are. So we already have this, so we don't have to do all that. So we just gotta make sure we modify, remove like the default exe ones. We don't need those default exe add-ons. For example, we don't need these. We don't need this. We don't need the animations because we're gonna find some pretty cool free ones. And then remove RP, properties, ex chops. We're gonna have something better. Drugs, we're gonna find a better HUD, drug system, script, DMV, boat. So basically we just remove some stuff that we basically not gonna need in a server because we're gonna find something way better than that. And then we're just gonna, oh shit, let me just select them real fast. I accidentally click on it. RP chat, property, we could take out the police, mechanic, customs, HUD, job listing, drugs, DMV, jobs, data store, cruise control, exe close shops. We're gonna remove those, remove these. And then exe banking system, we're definitely gonna remove that because we're gonna find something way better than that. And animations, because you know we gotta remove these if you're gonna add some other scripts. Some scripts use it, you know, you gotta find some pretty cool premium ones, which is free, which is what I'm gonna do right now. And then we're gonna go to core, and then definitely gonna remove this exe. And then we're gonna take out the loading screen because we're gonna find something better for free. We're gonna remove this one because you can have two multi-characters. And then let's see here, skin changers. We're gonna definitely remove that. We're gonna look for appearance FiveM. This should be like we could do this one. This one is actually one of the best ones, which is for free. This is a pretty nice UI system. When players fly in, they be able to customize their characters. You know, it's a free script and a lot of people use this. So if you're trying to have a cool appearance system, I recommend getting this, and it's free and it's pretty simple to do. And then you click on your resources, and we're gonna put it inside streaming, and then we're actually gonna put multi. You know, you gotta have it organized so you can know what's up. And you put that in there, and then you paste this too. So appearance and afterlife. So let's check the configs real quick. So in here is just nothing really. So there's admins, characters, slots. So if you just want to have one slot, you can have one slot. License, leave it as default. And this is the new coordinate. We're just gonna leave everything default as long as we don't. Everything looks good. And then we just gotta go save. And then now we're gonna do a server restart. We're gonna check and see if it really works. We're gonna find out if this script works. You know, we just found one for free on Afterlife. It's actually a pretty nice one. I mean, it looks cool. This is a website you could get free scripts, guys, just to let you guys know. And it looks pretty nice, and we're gonna see if it really works. I like it. It's pretty more immersive and stuff, you know. But I'm gonna give credit to Afterlife, free scripts, man, pretty cool. And then we're just gonna restart our server and see if that part is fixed. Whoever's watching, what's up, man? How are you? Let me put this on my other monitor. But anyways, we're loading into the server right now. Is my mic working? I want to ensure that I'm using the right one. Yeah, I think it's working. We're gonna see. After we get the merchant character, we're gonna work on the loading screen, so at least it looks professional, and then we're gonna customize like the loading screen to make it more cooler. And then we're gonna install aux target, and then we're gonna make a nice design for it too. So let's see, did it work? I spawned onto the map, so usually when this happens, I need to identify what's the issue and why this is happening, because sometimes free scripts, they do bug out sometimes. So we do have afterlife. So it kind of worked after we did a restart. Alright. Afterlife, climb, live. No such oh, so it's basically we need to install auxlive in order to make it work. So that's the issue. So I'll go right here and download this real fast, which is for free. Might as well have it installed too, because there's a lot of scripts that use this auxlive because it's free. You know, the design looks nice. So we're gonna install this, copy this, and we're gonna go to our exe where your servers are located. So you go to your resources, go to streaming, and then go to multi-character, and we're gonna paste it right here. You know, it don't really matter where you put it, but I'll show you how to organize it in a bit. And then now we're gonna basically let's refresh and reload and look for auxlive. Where are you, auxlive? Sometimes you just gotta basically. It's actually here. The fuck? So what's the issue here? Server live. Aux might be started before this resources. Before starting this. Oh, okay. So we need to ensure it the right way. My mistake. So we could just put it in underneath here. Ensure. And then we definitely gotta remove the other auxlive because we don't need that. Tab 2. And then see if it works after we did a server restart. Okay, so we'll worry about this in a bit, because we're gonna see here there's no errors now. Looks like it restarted correctly now, and it looks like there's no errors after server restarted, so that's a good sign. But we're gonna find out exactly if it's still a cure. And I usually press F8 just to check the errors, you know, because sometimes, you know, when we load in, you know, sometimes some scripts bugs out. We gotta ensure that there's no any errors. Keep it all organized in here, look perfect. So now we actually load in, and you can see here that we got our own character because we did install the appearance for it. So we're gonna identify if that really works. But the only issue now that even though this script is free, it's not working how it's supposed to be. Like there's literally no errors, right? And I see that it doesn't even pick my character. So I'm gonna gotta check the any errors. Here we go. There's actually no errors here. So either the script is dead, it doesn't work. So now we definitely gotta look for another script, you know. So we gotta basically download a script for free online and see if it works. Sometimes they don't work, sometimes, you know, you gotta basically go in there and pretty much fix it, but I'd rather just download another one. I mean, this one is good, but I don't think this link works. Yeah, it doesn't work no more. Or does it? Yeah, see, it doesn't work no more. Trying to see if I can find something pretty nice but free, you know. So this one doesn't work. This is a QP one. Let's see this one. Doesn't show no video. Read me. Yeah, I'm not gonna trust no random one. Actually, I did made a custom one. Let me go on my other server real quick, because I do have a multi-character that I pretty much have. I know I put it somewhere in OX. See here, I know there's one here. So I found it. It's this one. I made this one. I just redesigned the multi-character, and it's kind of red. I mean, it looks good, honestly, but we're gonna give it a go and just to ensure that works. And after that, we're gonna work on the loading screen. We're gonna find a nice loading screen. We're gonna customize the. We're gonna find a video and the MP3, and then we're gonna see if it works. Which I have a loading screen that I'm gonna be using that I made and customize and make it more better. Let's see here, it's loading. But yeah, it's loading. So let's see if it works. This is the one that I made. It's kind of red. Looks pretty nice. It's pretty decent, low-key. This is just a design that I like. I changed the color to red. Let's see if it works. We need spawn manager. We don't have spawn manager. Spawn manager, we don't have it. No, we don't. So I don't know how that got disappeared, but we definitely need to download that. I mean, it's actually part of the server script, so I don't know why it's gone, but we're definitely gonna fix that. Since also they made a new update. Downloads it, but okay, so we gotta look for gameplay. I know there's one that is basically spawn manager. This is what we need. Then what's inside managers? But we could put it inside a multi-character, so it goes all together. And then we're gonna ensure this. Okay, this is the one that is for free. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's pretty cool, and then you know you spawn and stuff, um, which is pretty cool. So we're definitely gonna be using this. So when players spawn, they spawn in here. Let's see here. Everything here is already configured. You know, set location for the character scene. You know, but everything looks good. The only thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna go to our core folder, and then we're gonna look for ex extended, and then let's go to shares, configs, main, and this is where you need to adjust where players when they spawn. So you could either set up some other locations if you like. For this one, I believe this one is actually in here. So let's see if there's a relog. Actually, they don't got no relog, but it's fine, no big deal. And then we're gonna go, where is it? See if I'll be able to just start it and just, oh, because I already FA'd it, so let me just, I'm pretty sure there's an option here for it for relog, once I, but in here you basically spawn on this for sure. But I do want to adjust it. Let me just clarify the location. So this is where they spawn, Loki. That's bad. You don't want people to start over here. Make them actually spawn in the airport, and then we're gonna set up some rentals and stuff in here later. You know, so they'd be able to rent cars and stuff. You know, pretty basic stuff. But we're definitely gonna copy this coordinates. Visual Studios. All we gotta do is just change the coordinates for these, you know. This is X, Y, Z heading. Heading is like where the character facing at. So this is literally the X, Y, and this is the Z. That's where like how you standing up. And the heading, we're gonna put this number. So we're basically going to be facing this way, straight ahead, you know? So you want that and you save it. Okay, so we got one part, and now we're going to look for a loading screen. Which I do have a loading screen that I'm going to put in here. Fix XRP, you know, looks pretty nice. This one, you know, it's just a loading screen, so you'll be able to see. But I check out to see if it really works. Okay, so we got that part. Definitely gonna remove these because this is from a previous client that basically went and hired me and do his MLOs. And now we got a loading screen. We got a multi-character when they spawn. We do have the appearance UI system, and then we're gonna basically look for a way for them to rent cars. So we're gonna check that out in a bit. Looks like here that we don't have no loading screen, so we're gonna fix that. So we're gonna look for a FiveM loading screen. So like a video, you know, not copyright. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? So we just gotta look for like a trainer that we'd be able to use, something that is they'd be able to use. So this one free loading screen, which is not bad. So I mean we're allowed to use this because you know this guy said we'd be able to download. You're free to use. Look at that. Perfect, perfect. So now we're gonna look for a YouTube MP3. Now we're gonna convert this to an MP4. One moment, gonna get a download real quick. And then I'm gonna show you how to use this. Pretty simple to do. Download. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna look for FiveMmanage.com. We're gonna get started. Continue. Alright, we're logged in, right? And then we could click on, you'd be able to, for example, here we could create a new team. Well, I already got one, so just create a new team, rename it, and after that you're going to have something like this, right? And then you go to file storage, right? And then we're going to, let me just delete all of these, low-key, one sec. Okay, anyway, so we're going to upload assets, so we're going to locate the MP3, so we're gonna change this to, this is the loading, so we're gonna basically rename this and we're gonna pull loading. Alright, and then I believe the MP4 one is still being downloaded right now, so we're gonna click on upload assets real quick and we're gonna upload the loading one, and then we're gonna do the loading 2, which is gonna be the MP4 file. So let's see here, is it ready? No. Let's see here, is it MP4? Yeah, there's one. I accidentally downloaded the wrong one. Download. It's 2 minutes, low-key. It's not bad. It's downloading right now. And then we're gonna open up the config file, which is my Visual Studio. This is the, we're gonna go to our resources, streaming, loading screen. This is my loading config. We're gonna open this up. And now we're gonna scroll up in here. We're gonna put the video. So I'm just gonna upload video right now, and then I'm gonna upload the MP4 when it's done fully downloading. And just upload, right? And yo, what's up, Grims Me V6? What's up, man? You're the first person who chatted my live stream, man. Okay, so now the MP4 is already downloaded, and it says here that we could click on it. Or can I click on it? Yep, there we go. And then we cool. Copy the link, right? And it's gonna, yeah, copy the link, right? And then you go right here. It says background video path. So all you gotta do is just paste this bad boy, and we're basically set up the MP4. And now we're gonna go on the MP3 file, which is still being downloaded, I think. Hold on. So I'm making my own server right now, and I need a bit of help. What type of issue are you having, and what type of framework are you on, sir? Probably give you some feedbacks, a little bit of some advice, you know. Let's see here. I'm just downloading a MP3 file right now, converted to MP4. Okay, there we go. So here's the MP3 file, and then we're just gonna change it to loading 2, I guess, right? Doesn't really matter as long as you be able to upload these files. Go back to storages, upload assets, and click this MP3, upload, and then click on this, right? And then you copy link, and then go back to the config and paste this bad boy right here. And you save it, and then we're gonna restart the server and see if the loading the loading script actually works. We should be hearing we'd be able to pretty much hear the music and MP4 video. So let me actually quit this real fast and then actually turn on FiveM. Restart my FiveM. See the loading, the video, I hear the music. Not bad, that should look raw. When we get more assets, there's going to be a longer video. Alright, so now we're going to work on we're going to look for any rental cars. So let's see any free scripts here. Free FiveM scripts. Should be like a rental script in here somewhere. What do you mean you need a little bit of refreshing? Like what type of issue you having on your server? Are you trying to like install scripts, or what you need, bud? Just give me a little bit more information for I can understand exactly what you need. There's actually pretty nice scripts here. They got robbers too. Definitely gonna be adding this. Oh god, that's actually pretty nice. Oh look, car market, that's raw. They got a lot of cool stuff. Admin menu, simple. Like they got a lot of stuff here that I'm definitely gonna be adding in here. Let's see here. Any car rentals? Car rentals. Open source. This is loading screen. Yes, installing script. Well, I mean, I'll show you how to install a script right now. Just pay attention real quick. I'm looking for a script right now, and I'll show you how to basically install it, you know, step by step. I'm looking for like a car rental script for exe. Let's see, this one is a free one. Let's see what we see here. There's a video too. Shit, it's on French, but we know we could definitely add something cool with that. I mean, it's not that bad. Let's see. Download. Let's see if we can find something cool. Vehicle rental. It's the same one, so we definitely click on this one because it looks like it has a nice picture UI system. It looks not bad, you know, it looks for exe. So we could definitely get it here at the store for free. So I'm gonna sign in and just downloaded it. And if you're still watching, dude, I'm gonna show you how to basically install a script step by step. What kind of type of script are you trying to install? Just curious. have a gun script, all type of script, basically everything start my server. Okay, well, I mean, I do offer developing services. If you're interested of me actually install, like set everything up for you, or you could watch my videos and guide you how to basically install a script, which I'm gonna be doing right now. Just give me a moment here. Let me get that download real quick. I'm downloading my script right now. Just gotta assign it to my keymaster. Alright, got it. Perfect. Okay. So here's a script. This is an example how to basically install a script. Okay, um, so for example, you got the script, right? It has the FX manifest and everything, right? And sometimes they give you instructions on installed, which is an SQL for the database. So for example, what I do is I'll download this script, okay? I copy it, right? And then you go to your server resources that has basically the files that you want to install. You gotta create a bracket, like example, like exactly like this. You call it streaming, right? And create another one that's called streaming. And then all you gotta do is create like a layout. Like if you want to install like a loading screen, multi-character. So for now, like since I'm actually gonna install like rental car, so I'm just gonna type it in scripts, right? And then inside this one, you're gonna create a folder and you're gonna call it rental. So you can know exactly what script have it organized. You always gotta have things organized on your server so it doesn't look kind of unprofessional. So you can click on rental and then you paste the script, right? Okay. Then you open up the script, right? And then in here you gotta go install. If there's a SQL or like a SQL file in here or inside this SQL, right? You just open it with Visual Studios and you copy this, okay? Um, if you have this program on your server on your VPS or your game server provides you a database that you'll be able to open up, right? So I click mine on my VPS, right? I have my database, and you got to click on the server that you have installed. So you're trying to figure out which server you have. You have multiple ones. So all you got to do is go to your TX admin, right? Go server.cfg and then just look for this last numbers 4BDD61, right? So mine is literally 6TDD61. So you click on this, you click on SQL, and you paste it, and you click go. So you basically install the main priority of the script because it requires database to keep tracks who has the car, who has the plate, you know what I'm saying? And which is pretty cool. So you've done that part, and now the main part now is we're gonna go into to your script, right? You're gonna locate the script where you have it at, right? We're gonna click on config. Sometimes some scripts require to change it to exe or QP server, So you gotta copy exactly what it says here. You put it right there, okay? And then here's the call rental for the pet where they spawn, you know what I'm saying? So if you have like a script for like, I don't know, whatever you install it that needs to be configured, I usually like to teleport to them to see if it's actually in a good spot or like bugged out. So you click /tx, you go on coordinates, paste it, and basically there's going to be one pet in here just standing. You'll be able to pretty much spawn the car. But we're going to start the script real quick because I believe I've installed it the right way because it's already all pre-configured and it looks like it's good. So we just refresh, right? Click everything hide and then scroll down and look for the car rental. You start it, right? And then you check here, it says require, so we basically got to restart the whole server again in order to make it run. If you have some scripts that you just bought, you gotta restart your whole server. And in guns, I'll show you how to install guns in a bit. I'm just working on the structure of the server, so I could basically identify, so I can know exactly what I'm doing. I'm building the base first before I start adding cars, clothing, all type of sort of stuff. But once we did a server restart, right, just ensure that the rental script is running. So if Y is not running, right, if you have a script issue like Y is not starting, right, you click start and it tells you exactly what it tells you. So it says, oh, I know what happened. I gotta set up my server key one sec. Okay. So if you're trying to like set up your server key, make sure you have your server key on your key master. So anything that you bought from your server, like whatever scripts that you bought online, in order to make it work to server, you gotta set up the key. Here's an example, right? And we're gonna do server restart, and now it's gonna actually start. So now we're gonna check. So now it started. Everything looks good, and now we'll be able to actually fly into the server. So let me just restart the FiveM real quick. Close this now. We don't need this. Guns are pretty easy, dude. What type of inventory system are you using? Are you using OX inventory? Or what type of inventory you have? But anyways, you see that we basically installed the loading screen earlier. We got the nice loading screen, looking cool. We did set up the rental car. Yeah, I'll show you how to install a weapon pack in a bit. My SQL doesn't have a research bar. Make sure your MySQL is actually running on your server. For example, that's actually one of the main priorities that you need on your server. So make sure you have this running. Go on your resources, make sure this is actually running, and let me know if it's running or not. And here's the pad. We'd be able to car rental. Rent it for 500 bucks, 5K. Damn, broke as hell, but you have an idea. We could test drive it too, Like, that's cool. I'm actually gonna add some custom cars though later, but I'm just building the base for now. And you still have time to drive for 1 minute. There's an option to actually, and we don't got no keys. They're locked, but definitely gonna add a key system export for these. For this actually script, so I'm actually gonna look for a key system. Okay, so if you actually delete it accidentally, bro, I'll give you a copy, bro. Go on my Discord, create a ticket real quick, and I'm gonna give you a copy of mine. I believe it's inside here. Or where's it located? It's down low. Get a vape. Let me know when you created the ticket, so I'll be able to send you this for this one. Just click on the description of the video and this should be my Discord. Just log in, verified. So now we have the garage system, and I'm pretty sure we have one at the main spawn that we set up on the coordinates from the airport. We're definitely gonna add one in here. So we're gonna make our own one. So I know how this really works. So you click on rental, right, and then we set up in this spot, and then we're gonna call it rental 2, and then we're gonna set up the pen, which is gonna be making more legit. We can make players actually walk downstairs, you know. Get a little bit cardio on their first time flying in the server. And we could put the pet somewhere around this area to make it more professional. See where we could put it. Loki, we could put it on top. We could add a safe zone on this area too. We could make it look standing right here. That's all sorted out. Now we're gonna look for a key system for FiveM. Let's see if there's any free key system. Advanced key system. Let's see. That's nice, and it's for free. Download here. Nice. We're gonna give this a go, low key. Gonna download the newest version. Okay, XOX inventory. If you're still here, dude, I'm gonna show you how to install items on your server, since I already showed you how to install your script. So I'm installing a script with items on it. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. Pretty simple to do. Just want to make sure everything I have is, we got auxlib, we got OS target, that's okay, everything looks good. Question: why is my custom vehicles not working? I've done everything correct when I try to do car model. Car model. If you could join my Discord, dude, you could send me the file and I'll check it out for you and see if I'll be able to spawn it or not. Can I get my SQL? Yes. So if you go to my Discord, create a ticket and I'll send you a link to download, and I'll show you how to basically insure it the right way, which you got to make sure it's underneath the hard cap. If you join my Discord, click on the description on this video or live stream, and basically I'll send you the MySQL. You already created a ticket. Let me check. One moment, sir. Alrighty, I see you created your ticket. Alright, I'm about to send it to you right now. So on this one, dude, just make sure you add this inside stand and low. So you click on stand and low. Make sure you add it in here. So here you go. It's with every car though. I mean, we could give it a go. It's all you. You want to send me the file if you create a ticket, and I'll check it out live here and see what's the issue. You get me? There we go. I already sent you the file. Just make sure you add it on resources inside the standalone and just extract the folder, and you should have it like this, right? And then you go to your CFG editor on UTXAdmin and make sure it is ensure underneath hardcap. So we added the spawn character here. I almost got hit and they spawned the car spawn there, which is nice. Now we're gonna make sure inventory works. Yeah, just in order to send me the link, create a ticket on my Discord, bro, and then I'll download it. You could upload. You could even use this link gofile.io, and it's free, bro. All you gotta do is just compress the file and just drag it in here, upload it, and it's gonna give you a link, and then just create a ticket and then just send it to me, and I'll install it real quick and see what's up. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah, I gotta delete this, so I don't need it no more. So now, oh yeah, we're gonna install the items in here. Actually, let's see here. Let me go back to my local to ensure that inventory is actually running. Yep, it's running, but we're gonna make sure if it's actually appearing. Usually take a couple of restarts. Oh, so in here, ensure config access to OX. Okay, so um, which one do you have? So this one, I could send you a link if you want it. So, so for example, do you have a other multi-character? If you do, make sure you remove it, and then I could send you this one if you want it. And it's free. You know what I'm saying? It works. You know. Why waste $100, $60 for a custom multi-character that you could just get a free one? So I got you right here, man, if you want it. I'm literally just gonna send you all these two files, bro. Here, bro. Take it. It's all yours, man. I ain't tripping. Now we gotta definitely fix this one in here. We gotta go to our core, ex extended. And then go to share, config, and main. Right here, we're definitely gonna change something here. So we're gonna put it to OX. And then file save, and then restarting the server. Where you can't verify, do you have a VPN? If you have VPN, make sure you remove it. Or turn it off for a little bit, you know? If not, you can't verify, just give me your username. And I'll just give you role. Let me reset the server. Now we have the OX inventory working. It looks like we have it all working. Let's see. OX inventory on. Oh, looks like it's good. But let's see here. Alright, I already verified you. You've been here for, oh, yeah, I just verified you. Just make sure you just create a ticket and stuff and send me the link. I'll let you know exactly what's the issue. Look, now we got inventory system. Soon I'm probably gonna customize this whole thing to make it more better, low-key. So when players first create a character, they fly in, they spawn here, they will be able to rent a car, they be able to dirt out this car rental, and then they'd be able to rent their cars. And soon I'll probably add some pretty cool custom ones for free. I'm probably gonna find some free ones online, and make sure they're all no D badge. And then we got the inventory system. So now we gotta make sure that the key system works that we added earlier. So let's see here, readme. We need this thing. What's up, Dolo? What up, buddy? How are ya? Can you add in Chicagoland? I mean, I'm open for services right now, Crow Dolo, if you're interested, man. I finished up with my other clients already, man. So if you want to hire me, just let me know, create a ticket, and provide information. I'll provide you a quote, man. Oh yeah, I gotta fucking download this. We gotta download this P bridge. Alrighty, man. Just create a ticket, man. I'll live fix it live while, you know. And then we're gonna add the key system. We're gonna add the file that we need in order to actually run this script. If not, it's not gonna run. And then we're gonna make sure there's no SQLs. We're gonna config. Here we go. So logs, auto detect. Yeah, so you gotta click on your categories, bro. So you click categories, click on FixTechDevs, bro. Like literally, it's like a panel, and just type whatever you need. Go in general support, and then you'll be able to type after you did that. Do you need a up payment after it's done? For development services, basically I take full payment. You know, for any type of services. We're gonna restart the server one more time to ensure the PP on the, which is called the key systems. This one will actually run after server restart. So let's see. There we go. It's now running. Let's go to live console to ensure there's no any errors. Perfect. Looks like we're good to go. We're gonna boot up our FiveM again. And Grammy V6, if you're looking for any development services, bro, you could click on my website. It's literally in the description. It's a registered business, so if you need like any development services or any type of sort of services, you know, just go on my website and it gives you all the information you need. I see that you created a ticket. Just make sure you go on click on click view categories, bro. You choose fixed tech services, and then look for general, and from there you'll be able to send me the link. Alright, so now we got keys. So now we're gonna go back to the script, and then we can install the items. So Grimy V6, pay attention how to basically install items in your server, okay, depending on the script. So for example, how do you change the loading screen? So for the loading screen, I made this custom one. If you want to buy it, it's literally on my Discord link. There's a Tepic store. You'll be able to purchase it. But if you want to add your own custom one that you already downloaded, it's pretty simple, bro. So just make sure delete any default loading screens, and then all you gotta do is pretty much just create a bracket like streaming, you know, and streaming. And then what I done, I created like example like loading, so I could know this is actually a loading screen. And then and from there, um, you be able to configure it how you want it, because I don't know what type of loading screen do you have. You get me? So just configuring everything. And I do see your link right here, bro. I'm gonna go check it out right now, real fast. So you either downloaded the wrong one, but we're gonna download the newest version, right? That's a nice Audi R8. It's a pretty nice car, dude. Very expensive car in IRL, but you know, pretty nice one. Okay, we're gonna download it. Let's see what we got. So you gotta make sure if you accidentally download this one, you probably did it wrong. Click on 8 on FiveM, and you're gonna see this folder right here, right? All you gotta do is copy this bad boy, go to your streaming, like on your resources, and just make sure you ensure it. So for me, I'm gonna add car packs, right? We're gonna paste this real quick, and then we're gonna go in here, resources. And then we're gonna look for that car. It should be in the bottom of the RO8, right? And you're trying to figure out what type of spawn code, right? So what I do is go in here, right? You go to streaming, and whatever thing pops up in here, you just gotta click on it, rename it. You copy the R820, and then we're gonna go back to the TX admin and go to spawn, paste this. And I got a nice R8. Pretty nice, dude. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Yeah, but you get me what I mean now, right? Pretty nice car too. Love that car. Okay, so now we got this, we got this. Now we're gonna work on our scripts, keys, and I'm gonna show you right now. If you're still watching Greemy V6, I'm gonna show you how to install the items. Pretty simple. So there's a folder that says install readme. Usually everything is in here. So in here we're gonna copy all these images, right? You cut it. I mean, you could ensure it too. So for example, do it exactly how I did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is just ensure the streaming and everything inside those folder will load, so you don't have to like just start it every single time. You get me? But we're gonna copy this, cut these images, and we're gonna go back to our streaming. I believe we have put it inside our inventory right here, OX inventory. Go webs, images, and right here we're just gonna paste it, replace if there's anything that needs to be replaced, and we're gonna go back to our script area, where's the keys, right? And then we're gonna install the items since we're using OX inventory. Alright, we just gotta copy, don't accidentally copy this, just copy the item with the bracket that shows up first thing, alright? You scroll down to the last comma, you cut it, alright? You control C, or you control C to copy, and then you go back to your scripts, inventories, OX inventory, we're gonna click on data, and items, and then you see return. In here you press enter, you paste, and make sure this is actually in comma so everything else could load. If not, you're gonna have issues. And after that we're gonna do server restart, and it's gonna work. Now we got the items, now we'll be able to use the items, and hopefully I'll be able to get some exports so I could integrate those inside the car rental. How do you get your map correctly for me? The map is kinda in the middle of the screen. What do you mean, like the map? you probably need to find a good HUD system. Like right now, I have a default one. I'm actually going to be installing a free custom HUD system. So right now I'm just working on the base of the server right now. I'm trying to make sure that I already work up on the loading screen. I already work on the spawn points where players fly in. We change the appearance for the HUD thing when they trying to change their clothes. Soon we're going to be adding clothes systems. Then we're going to be adding cars in a bit. Um, and after that we're going to be adding some pretty cool scripts we could do and add some shops, custom foods, a lot of type of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually going to be selling this, which is called this pre-built server, for 60 bucks, just like you guys know. um, can I join Discord? Go to my Discord, bro, and create a ticket, and you could just provide me the information there, okay? There's a Discord on the comment section below. Just make sure you join. Make sure you verify that you're not a robot, you know, and that's it. You send me HUDs? Well, I'm going to show you a website where you can get some free HUDs, bro. So just be patient and I got you. Because, you know, you don't want this default showing up in here on your left side. That shit looks kind of boring and plain. You want to add some pretty cool stuff in there. And we're going to find some pretty good ones. So, you know what I'm saying? So let's see if the items, so we got the items now. So the car rental, I'm just gonna check the molecule, see if there's any key systems. So what I usually do here, I wanna see if there's any key exports that the creator made this, so people will be able to like unlock and lock a car when they rent their cars. You get me? And then we're gonna see here they got any like key system, key exports. They have to have a key system exporter. Yeah, so we do. Perfect. And here, we'll be able to add some pretty cool exports, some custom exports. So we're gonna figure out what kind of key exports this guy uses. Perfect, they got a document for exports. One sec here. We gotta make sure we enable this the right way. So this one has to be underneath the inventory. And then we're gonna ensure OX is it underscore inventory. I want to make sure everything works fine though, you know. Let's check this out. Car rental. See, you get the car, it's locked, right? So we need to add like a key export. So in order to make it work, so we're gonna go in here, right? We're gonna go to config real quick and see if there's any modules that we need to do. We could do bank. I preferably do bank. So they'd be able to purchase it, because sometimes when they spawn, you could either change it to money, so they will get money. Then we're gonna go in shares, we're gonna go in functions. Oh, this is locked. So I'm pretty sure it's on modules. Client main. So we're definitely gonna add a key export here. on your server. So let's see here. This is the server. So we're gonna add the queue system. So we can at least get the keys. You get me? Make it look professional. So our resources, we're gonna change it to QP. Fine, and then we're gonna add this gift key for the export here. So we're definitely gonna add this key export. So now we need to figure out what kind of key export this guy uses. See what type of key export it uses. So here client keys. Here remove keys. There we go. We got one create key. There should be one that says give key or add key. So we could change this in here. Let me just so we're gonna use PQ server return export. So we got the remove. Okay, so I don't know if I should use the add item because usually it says give exports. I don't know how you gonna do so confident at the end. Oh yeah, it's a normal thing, dude. It's a normal thing, bro. Like it happens, you know, like when you're really trying to get shit done, you know what I'm saying? Like it's you open a shit ton of apps, bro. Like I got Cold Walker, I got like shit ton in here, dude. You know, it's a lot of stuff, dude. You know, it happens. I got like 3 monitors, dude. But at the end of the day, it's gonna get done right, you know. What's it called? Car rental or rental, right? Yeah, there we go. Didn't give me no keys. Or maybe the creator didn't put like an export for give keys, did they? Maybe I'm using the wrong key export. No, it's not hard, bro. It's just sometimes when you get free scripts, you get me. How do I say this? Um, you gotta add the key systems, you know, so players be able to get out the car, lock the car if they're gonna rent their car. You know, once they hop out the car, they won't be able to pretty much, you know, uh, hop on back the car like I just had the issue, you know. So I'm trying to make sure to give key, cause this one, the dude that I downloaded, it didn't give me the right key export, so there's no document for it too. So now it's just guessing with the code. See, like it's not even turning on. You get me? See, there's any errors. See, that's not even an export. because you know everybody, like whoever creates scripts, you know they should at least provide exports to give key and remove key. So I'm guessing whatever it has here, for example, create a key. So I tried this one and it didn't work. There's money in the car. See, it doesn't have a export on the keys that I just downloaded, because I got it from this guy. There's a free script that I got. No, it's not this one. What was it? This is the script that I got, and it's free. Oh, right here. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Create key, remove key. So this client side and use this file log to be go. See, like, even though I'm using his exports, there's no such exports on the server doc. Ooh, okay, server doc. Ooh, I should definitely check that out real quick. Server doc. No, I'm right here. So the export here. So I mean, I'm using the round one export PV create. Yeah. Say that one more time. Hey yo. Okay. How the fuck do you turn on the car now? G? K? M? How do I skirt? Alright, let's just check our keybinds. Why is it on Y? But I'm gonna change it to G. GG? Alright, we got. Sometimes you just gotta look in the keybinds because you know, you can't just guess. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, so we got the key export working. Now we got the thing working. Now what we're gonna add? Let's see what we go add. What's the main part here? We're gonna add post. Oh, actually, let's work on the HUD system. So we're gonna look for any HUD system. So we're gonna look free HUD system for exe or QP. You know. Let's see what this guy put. What you think about this one, dude? I mean, it looks bad. Not gonna lie. Like, how you gonna give something this not even? They didn't know. That's bad. No. I mean, I would not personally install that one. This one is not too shabby, but we could keep looking for more. Sometimes they're free. Buy it. This one is not too shabby though, like you see. Let's watch this video.
Welcome to the Pulse Scripts HUD. To a vehicle and you'll see the
I
smart
mean,
speed
it's alright. I don't like that one. The speed, like the meter's pretty not good. You get me? Let's just keep looking. Let's see what we can find. No. I mean, this ain't no bad, but nah, dude, nah. PS, I heard this one is alright. What the frick? Okay, but where do we see the stuff though? I want to see like how it looks. Alright, let's see. We're gonna install this one. Alright, let's give this one a go. Oh no, this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, let's get it. This is actually a pretty nice one, dude. I have this one on a other server that one of the clients that I've installed. This one is way better low-key. So, I'm gonna send you a link. I know you want it for sure. So here we go. And it's pretty simple. All we gotta do is click download, right, and then you download it, right, and then you just copy this, and then we're gonna how you have it, you know. I don't know how your system have it on your stream, but I'm gonna put it a HUD system here. I just like to keep it organized, just a thing I do. And then just rename it. It has to be literally PS HUD. And then we're gonna go to config real quick, and this is how to open the eye. Since we're using Oxlib, might as well use Oxlib. And then I to open up, capital is to consume, press G if, you know, that's what we needed, G to turn on the car. Admin change HUD icons, we're going to put this to true. Or actually, no, because, you know, you want your players to change it how they want it, you know. And we're going to install a legacy fuel system too. Let's see, if there's any cool ones. This one, I like this one. This one is nice. I like it because the UI is fantastic. So, and it's open source. So, this one is nice. I will prefer to get this one. Yeah, look for a map. Yeah, of course. Let me just work on the HUD system first. Alright, so we got this readme. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to download I know we gotta download another file. This one. And I'm gonna show you how to add the exports for it. It's pretty simple to do. Streaming, we're gonna put it in scripts, fuel, because you know it's the same brand, might as well put it together. Alright, so we're gonna put the rope, yeah, to make it more realistic. Okay, we're gonna leave everything as default because we don't really need that. Added stuff, you know. Leave that as default. And then what do we need to do next is we're gonna get the exports. And then we need this export to get the fuel. So now we're gonna go to our HUD system, right? I'll send you this one too. Let me just add the fuel system. My brain kind of bugged for a sec. Yeah, HUD system. I think we gotta do it on client. Usually everything is on client. So, or Loki, I could just do this. Fuel. Get fuel. So in here we're gonna use okay, I'm just gonna open this. Okay, so this one we're gonna use the same as this one. So we're using fuel, right? We're gonna put this one in there. So we're gonna rename it fuel, and we're gonna change it to fuel, and then I think it will ask you where to edit the exports. So we're just gonna save this for now, and then we're gonna type get fuel. So here on client, there's an export right here. Get fuel. Oh no, this was already integrated with the LC fuel system. My mistake. But definitely rename it because it uses the legacy fuel export. I forgot, my mistake. But here's a link where you'll be able to install this if you want it. Fuel system easy setup? Yes, it is, sir. And now we'll be able to do. Let me start the script real quick. Actually, might as well do this whole server restart. See, it's already even pre-configured, so we don't have to do anything, bro. For this, it will detect the server, and all we gotta do is server restart, and it will integrate automatically. Just restart it one more time just to be safe, and then we're gonna restart our server and see how it goes. Okay, looks like the server, everything is good. We're gonna start off FiveM. Now we press I to adjust our stuff. You're gonna reset, and then people will be able to customize how they want it. If you want to make a sound effect, we could disable that. We can make it cinemana, minimum up in circle, minimum showing over his engine. So let's see if we'll be able to set up the mini map. That looks clean, I ain't gonna lie. It does look clean, dude. That shit looks clean, I ain't gonna lie. And you'll be able to customize, save it. That's actually not bad. I like it. Now we're gonna change the map from the background to make it more better. because it looks very plain, very unprofessional. So we're gonna look for any custom postals. Find like a 3D or something more cooler, more realistic. Gotta find the right one, something that looks kind of cool, more professional. We could even have the Puerto Rico thing, or yeah, that's actually pretty cool. But I'm looking to see if I can find like a nice design or color design. See, like this one does looks pretty nice, and I'll definitely probably install this because I mean, it looks clean. You get me? Okay, so it looks like they fixed the issue, so might as well download it. Now we can have a nice realistic mini map like that. Now we do a server restart. We should have a nice customized one. No more dead default black with no postal. This one's going to be very colorful and makes it look more professional. Okay, we're going back to FiveM. See that everything looks like it ran. Looks pretty nice. This one, there's no, because we don't got no QP core, so let's see if I could remove that error. It's called utilities. Maybe we have to configure the fuel system. Utilities, config. So here we are. So that's why the reason why it's not working, because it's loading up as QP core. That's why we get that error. Now we're basically no more errors after that. Oh yeah, that's a problem right there.